Hello. Oh, right, no, we're not doing that. You'd honestly think I was going away for a full weekend instead of just an overnight with my boyfriend. And I don't even mean like an out overnight. I mean I'm going to stay at his for the night. And I'm taking 2 tote bags, my normal bag, and a bagoo bag. Is this what it's like, having a boyfriend that stays a bit away from me? Is this what it's like? Is this what life's going to be like? Anyway, welcome to the first weekly reading vlog of 2025. We've made it, we're doing it, and do you know what we're reading? You're probably saying, it's about time, Emma, when you find out what this book is. It's Beartown by Frederick Backwards. We're finally doing it. And when I say we're finally doing it, I'm actually almost halfway through. I need to take this jacket off, I'm actually roasting. I've literally been trying to start this vlog so many times and I've just never managed it. I've either been ill in December, ill in January. I'm still kind of ill. I've went to the doctors, they've told me it's viral. There's nothing I can really do about it apart from steam my face and drink lots of fluids and have hot drinks with honey, etc, etc. What do I think of this book so far? I like it. I feel like there's something coming. We're building up to something happening. I'm not going to like it. I know what it is, right? I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I don't know what the thing on the town is going to be. I know what it is. I'm not happy about knowing that this is the thing that's coming because I'm sitting waiting on it and I'm like, every chapter I'm like, oh, is this it? Is this when it's going to happen? Next chapter, oh, is this the chapter that is going to happen? Do you know what I mean? Because Beartown by Frederick Backwards is basically a book about this small town in Sweden called Beartown. And within Beartown, you've got the Beartown hockey team. So the town is kind of run down. There's not really much happening in it. It's kind of losing all its finances. It's not really doing very well. There's loads of people losing their jobs. It's just not doing great as a town. It's not thriving. So there is a lot of pressure being placed on this junior hockey team, which is within the town, because if the hockey team does really well, got a lot of sponsors, bring in a lot of money to the town will then thrive and push on, and there'll be like a hockey school created and all that kind of stuff. So there is a lot of pressure being put on these kind of 15 to 17-year-old boys to win this hockey game. The hockey team is kind of making me nervous, okay? They've just done their game. I won't tell you how it went because that'll be a massive spoiler, but the game has just happened and I'm like, oh, I'm very concerned about what's going to happen in the next couple of chapters of this book. I am taking it with me to my boyfriend's. I don't know if I'm going to read it when I'm there because I fear I may cry. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really liking the different characters' perspectives. I'm liking how all of their stories and all of their perspectives are weaving into one. Like the decisions that every single person in this book has made so far is kind of having a knock-on effect on everything else that's happened. It's very strange to see it all kind of connect in a way so far, and I'm only on page 184. It's like one wee decision gets made and then it affects, it's the same with everything in life really, like one person makes a decision and then everything else is affected by it. And I think the thing that's coming up is obviously going to have a massive impact on the town, and I'm really scared because I just am. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm actually running 5 minutes late. I need to go. My boyfriend's making me dinner tonight. We're going to have a vegetarian chili. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to reading more of Beartown, and I will come and speak to you tomorrow. Hello. Imagine me actually coming to speak to you and it's daylight outside. What a treat. So it's Sunday today and the plan for today is, now I actually had big plans today. I had big plans going to the capital, trains are cancelled. I had big plans of going to Glasgow, trains are also cancelled. But you know what, I actually don't mind driving into Glasgow. I actually quite enjoy driving into Glasgow. I normally just park at Buchanan Galleries. But basically, this Sunday, me and my sister are going to Glasgow because I really, throughout the month of January, it could be me, could be a combination of the two, but basically I have felt so anxious this month, like height anxiety, okay? So I had big plans of going out and doing loads of things myself. I was like, oh, I'm going to take myself on a week and a day date myself, just like spend time with myself. I haven't really done that in a wee while and I literally couldn't. So I called up my sister. I said, listen, I'm going to Glasgow tomorrow, do you want to come? And she was a bit like, don't really know if I'm feeling it. I was like, listen, I've been an anxious girly. I'm up to high dough. It's been a lot, right? And I really want to go into Glasgow. I want to go in and get a wee matcha. I want to go in and pick up some books because I turned 1 on BookTube this year. Oh! And I said I was going to celebrate by buying a book. So this is the book trip That wanted to be doing that one. So basically, she was a bit and ahhing, and I was like, listen, I'm going on Google Maps, and I'm like, this is where we're going, this is where we're going, this is where we're going. We might go here, here, here. Would you be up for it? And she was like, actually, yeah. I was like, excellent. So now I'm having a sister day. So I'm going to go and defrost my car, and then we're going to get going. We're going to get a matcha, I'm going to go book shopping, I'm going to go to the Lego store. I sold a bunch of my Funkos because I'm not really a Funko girl anymore. I've kept a couple, I think I've kept like 4 or something like that, but the rest of them I've sold. So with the money that I've made from selling my Funkos, I think I'm going to buy a Lego bouquet and put it in my new vase. And do you know what? That is just... chef's kiss. I'm halfway through Beartown, and I don't really think I can give you what's happened in a short space of time, so I'm going to leave that until later. I'll come and give you an update on it, and that's it really. So I'm going to go. Bye! I basically just wanted to come on and have a wee chat before we go out and say sister's going to try her first matcha today.
I'm just laughing at your YouTube voice because you're so today. I think my sister's going to try her first matcha. If that noise entered, I didn't fart.
Liar.
I did it.
She would. She just said she's terrified in case she hates it, but do you know what? It's going to be absolutely fine.
What the fuck is this?
This is my microphone so that you can hear me. How are you feeling today?
Terrified.
We'll do the like Emma Chamberlain sound. Did you just say that?
Unsubscribe.
Shocking behaviour. Here we go.
This is so awkward to do in a public place.
Listen, who cares?
That's alright.
What's your actual thoughts though? Did you stir it?
Would you put more vanilla in it?
Would you have put more vanilla in it?
More pump.
One more pump of vanilla? Do you want to take another sip just so you know?
I'm gonna be lit.
I'll try mine. I can't even remember what I got. I think I got the mint choc chip one with oat milk. Hot also.
Have you tried this?
Oh, that's nice. That's so good. Okay, bye. Hello, and I'm back from my wee sister's shopping day. We had such a nice day today. We went into TK Maxx, we went into Waterstones, we went into the Lego store, and I thought I would just come and show you the wee bits that I've picked up today and also throughout the month of January, because I have been picking up wee bits for the flat in anticipation for kind of spring, you know. First of all, went to TK Maxx. I needed a new wet brush. I use a wet brush to like brush my hair. I think they're like quite gentle on the hair, and the one I have, I've got one in my bathroom and I've got one in my bedroom, and the one in my bathroom has like lost all the wee kind of bobbly bits from it, so it's like it's sore when it brushes my hair. I just got this one because I thought green, and a lot of the things in my flat are green, so I thought I'll put this one in my bedroom. So I got that. It was only a £5 as well, down from like £12.99. What a bargain. And then the other thing I got when we were in TK Maxx is this. So I have like a red one of these, but I kind of wanted one that was a wee bit more spring summer. And then they had this with the kit. It's like a spa headband and wristband set. And with this is like one of those ones, I've seen loads of people use them. You put them on your wrist. Oh, sorry. You put them on your wrist so that even you're washing your face and washing your makeup off at night or whenever, the water doesn't run down your arm. And I am such a sensitive girl with water running down my arm. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So I was like, do you know what? I'll get those and see if I like them. But I thought, yeah, nice colour for spring, summer, and also because my hair is different. Don't even know if I've spoke to you about my hair being different. It's still kind of really blown round the front, but it's very much, it's a bit darker round the back. But to go with my hair, I thought that would be nice. Then after that, we went into Tiger. Now, I actually bought a mug from Tiger. I'll put a picture of it here. Well, I actually bought 2 mugs. I'll put pictures of them here because I've got one of my boyfriends and then I bought one to stay in the flat with me, and they just have such nice mugs in at the moment. I'm just such a mug person. I like a very specific handled mug, you know? Like I really struggle to buy mugs online because I need to feel them. I need to feel how they are in my hand so that I know what it's like drinking out them. Like see if they feel off. I don't know. I'm very particular about it. It is what it is. They also had these little things. Now, I bought these to go with this. So I have this vase and I got it in Tesco, I think in June or July when I was kind of buying the initial stuff for my flat, and I haven't ever put anything in it. I've never put any flowers in it, nothing, right? So this is the vase I got from Tesco last year, right? It won't be available because I got it in like the spring summer sale. I think I honestly got it for like a £5 or less, but it's really, really nice. It's kind of purple going into a kind of darker, almost corally pink. It looks more corally there than it does in real life, but I got that last year. And when I went into Tiger or Flying Tiger today, right, and it's these wee candle holders. Now, the reason I got these, right, because I'm not really too big of a fan of like the kind of long candles you get, but I do like a tea light because it's just, I'm a bit scared in case I knock it over. Like there's not really many places in the flat that I can put like a long candle in, so I ended up getting these wee things here, £2.50 each. Now, how good do they match that? But like, how good is that? It kind of matches it, doesn't it? With the colour. And I thought, do you know what? They are smashing. They are absolutely lovely. So I got 4 of these. So I didn't know this, but my wee sister said that like this is sometimes a thing. So on one side you've got like a size for a tea light, and then on the other side you've got the size for a long candle. Can you see that? Can you see it there? Yeah. And then, you know what we also figured out? I say figured out, like we didn't see it happening in there, but you can also stack them. So that, see if you want like one tea light, but you want a kind of higher one, you can do that. How nice is that? Like, oh, bliss. But they also do them in a purple, so it would also match that vase, and then they do them in a green as well. But I didn't really love the green colour. It was a bit too bright, whereas these are kind of slightly more muted. Then I've actually got another vase because I seen this in Next, I think in December, and then I tried to find it online, sold out, couldn't find it, and I was like, oh, I should have just picked it up when I seen it. I should have just picked it up when I seen it because I loved it. And then I was like, do you know what, I'm just going to check the stock of the store. And I checked the stock of the store and they had a couple in stock. So I was like, oh, I'm going there right now. I got this vase. It's a massive like glass pink strawberry. It's just going to look so nice in the flat. Like, I like that it's not perfect. I like stuff that's not perfect, right? I like stuff that's like a bit of an odd shape, but like I don't like everything to be quite sharp, and I think a lot of the things in my flat at the moment are quite sharp, so I wanted a couple of things that were a bit kind of different shapes, just something for a bit of interest, you know, when people come in and see it, and I really like it. And I think this is something that I'm not going to get bored of either, because I'm very conscious of decor and like kind of things that I'm getting to decorate the flat, because I don't want a lot. Don't get me wrong, I do like a wee seasonal thing, you know, like see my doorstops are very seasonal. Like I had a pumpkin doorstop, and then I had a gingerbread house doorstop, so that kind of thing is very seasonal. And then my wee pumpkin over there that I keep with sweeties in it, that's also very seasonal. I'm going to change that at some point, but I like the pumpkin being there at the moment. This is seasonal, but I think you could use it for like at least half the year, so I'm very, very happy with this. If I can find the links to any of this stuff, I'll put it in the description box below if you want to go and have a look, because if you're looking for decor, you know. Right, now I've mentioned Lego flowers, so I may as well show you the ones that I bought. I seen these a while ago. Now, I love my Lego flowers. I've got a set of Lego flowers in my bedroom in like an IKEA vase, and I love it. I love them. They're my favourite thing ever. So anyway, I have like the kind of original one through there, and then I seen this one. I think they also have a spring flower bouquet, and then this is their pink flower bouquet. And so then I ended up getting the pretty pink bouquet, because how nice would they look in that? I can't wait. Or if I don't want them in that one, build them and then put them in that. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's move on to books. Now, the book I have here is the book that I've decided to buy myself for my booktube anniversary. I'm pretty sure I posted my first YouTube video on this channel back in January last year. I think it was maybe the 21st. And you know what? That's me been a full year on booktube, and I'm dead proud of myself. I'm dead proud of myself that I've actually managed to stick with something, and that I've actually found a hobby that I love doing. Even though in the past couple of months I haven't really been that consistent with it. Hopefully that's going to be different going forward. I've got a plan in place. I'm better up here, you know. So I decided that I was going to buy myself a book. That was going to be like my one book that I was allowing myself to buy, because like I'm kind of on a low book buy year at the minute. So I ended up getting Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and I got it because of this cover. So this is the Penguin Classics Deluxe Edition, and I love the artwork on this. It's so spooky. I love it. Now, I have no idea about anything to do with this book. I really have no idea. My wee sister ended up getting the Dracula version of this. It's done by the same artist, the same illustrator, who is Ruben Toledo. Very excited to have another classic on my shelf. Not sure when I'm going to get to it, but at least I have an option for when it's there. And also, Who put Edward Cullen on the back of that? It's just kind of a killer, Bella. And then now, we're going to be getting into January's Fairy Loot parcel. I have truly loved getting my wee Fairy Loot parcels through the door every single month. And I haven't yet done like an unboxing with you either. I've kind of just showed you. I'm not going to look at the wee card that it comes with. Ha 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 ha. I love that it comes in a wee bag. It just feels dead nice. Ooh, the Starlight Air. Oh, nice! Okay, so this is it here. It's called the Starlight Air by Amelie Howard. Nice sprayed edges. What is that? What is that? It's not a dragon. Kind of looks like a wolf with a big tail. Let me show you the end pages. So this is the end pages here. Very, very nice. And what's the end pages in the back as well? Oh, they look like they're in love. They look like they're in love. I can't wait. Right, just clocked the hardback, the naked hardback itself. What is this? What is this creature? I must know. Wow. This is the other side of the dust jacket as well. Nice. I'll need to see what the original cover looked like to see how different it is. A bladesmith blessed by the stars, a prince with a dangerous secret, a god bound in shadows. From best-selling author Amelie Howard comes a scorching new romantasy that will leave you spellbound. I hope so. I have never heard of this book before. I think because I'm not really so in the kind of romantasy genre, like I don't really keep up to date with a lot of them. This is why I wanted this romantasy subscription box, so that I was kind of getting into romantasy. So I'm excited about this. So there we go, that's my wee haul. I'm going to go and make my dinner, and then I'll probably come and speak to you about Beartown after that, because there's some things happened and I feel like we need to have a chat about them. This is Ricky, by the way. He's my little guy on his little legs. Oh my. We're not here to talk about Ricky. What we are here to talk about is Beartown by Frederick Backman. I feel like I'm so far away. I feel like I'm miles away from you. Can you even see me? I am currently on page 293, so I have read a good chunk of this book. I don't know how I feel about this book. Like, I don't want to say I'm enjoying it, because I'm not enjoying it. Am I even enjoying my reading experience with it? I'm not sure. So what has happened up until this point is that the attack that is mentioned on the back of this book has happened. Horrific. Absolutely hated that. Check your trigger warnings. That's a warning that I'll give you right now. If you think you're going to be affected by anything in terms of an attack, then please read the trigger warnings and make sure that you're safe and comfortable enough to read this, okay? Because the remainder of this book is basically dealing with the fallout from that attack. And do you know what? The thing about this book, right? I don't particularly want to say I'm enjoying it, but I am absolutely desperate to know what's happening. Like, it's got to that point where I'm like, I don't want to sit here and chat, I just want to sit down and read. And also, right, I totally forgot about the first page of this book. Now, if you don't want to hear the 5 lines that are on the first page of this book, skip to a timestamp. I'll probably put it up here because there's a big open space there. I'll put it up there for you. It'll literally only take about 10 to 20 seconds, right? And then I'll talk about it swiftly and then we'll move on. Chapter 1, page 1 says, late one evening towards the end of March, a teenager picked up a double-barreled shotgun, walked into the forest, put the gun to someone else's forehead and pulled the trigger. This is the story of how we got there. I forgot all about that. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, who is it? Who is it? But also, I'm desperate to know the fallout and the repercussions and the decisions that are going to be made after this attack. Because see, at this book's core, right? This is a very simple book. Everything that happens in this book is general life, it's real life. The things in this book happen all the time. I don't just mean with the attack, I mean with everything that's going on in the book as well. So I think at its core, it's a very simple concept. But the thing I find so interesting about this book and the thing that is keeping it going is the characters. Now, you are seeing multiple characters' perspectives in this, not POVs, but you're seeing multiple characters' perspectives in this book and how they're all dealing with the same situation, maybe not the exact same situation, but the same scenario. So like one thing has happened and you're getting different people's perspectives of how they feel about that situation, how they're dealing with that situation, how their background is then affecting how they are in this situation. So I think that is what is very interesting about this book. And see, at the end of the day, I don't know where this book's going to be left off either, because you've got 2 other books in this series. You've got Us Against You, it's sitting through there on my shelf ready to go, and I've also got The Winners, which is also sitting through there on my shelf ready to go when I feel like reading it. I am a bit concerned that this is going to go away that I don't want it to go. I'm hoping it doesn't. I guess we'll find out. The next update I'll come and tell you will probably be me having completed this book, because I just want to get through it. Hello. Can I be so totally honest with you? I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. I've actually went and got myself a wee cupcake for when this is over. How cute. Because I have 30 pages left of Beartown to read. I was definitely raging when I was reading this last night. Like, I was livid. Shocked but not surprised, you know. I simply had to put it down because I could not read the 30 pages left in this book because I was like, am I going to be absolutely distraught once I'm finished this? Because I'm distraught just now. Am I ready to finish this today? Well, we'll find out anyway, won't we? Let's get into it. It's enraging me. Some of the shit that gets said by these men in this book. Rough, man. It's so rough. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Ah, I was crying out of happiness there, and now I might be crying out of sadness. What is going on? The tears have started. I've only got one page left. Okay. Oh my god, I've not even took a breath. Okay. Whoa. Okay. What on earth? What on earth? I don't even know. That's it, really, isn't it? That's, yeah. Hello. So I am currently sitting filming this on Sunday, the 2nd of February. This video was supposed to go up yesterday. It was supposed to go up on Saturday, the 1st of February. It was going to be like, yay, that's us back on regular scheduling. But do you know what threw me off? This book. I finished this on Friday and I could not, for the life of me, comprehend my thoughts on this book. I really had to go away and think about my thoughts and my feelings and like how I was actually going to talk about this book because this book is heavy. Like, I knew this book was going to be heavy because of the subject matter that's tackled in this book. I knew it was going to be heavy. It's so much heavier than what I thought it was going to be. Like, I was so upset by the end of this book, and I'm laughing because, see, if I don't laugh, I genuinely will cry because I was so upset at the end of this, and I was so angry, and I was so frustrated, and I was so annoyed, and I was like, it just felt a bit hopeless at the end, although we did leave off on a note that could be hopeful, and I think in some aspects it did leave off on a hopeful note, but I didn't know how to talk about it. I really didn't know how to talk about it. And even though I feel like I'm being really negative about this book, I think the rating that I'm going to land on for this is a 4 stars. I do think this series as a whole could be a 5-star series for me, depending on how I feel about Us Against You and then The Winners, because I have the two of them sitting on my shelves right there, ready to go when I see fit. And I don't want to sit here and say that this book is like all doom and gloom, because it's not. There are some really beautiful things and beautiful words that are said between characters in this book, and I'm going to cry. So let's actually just take a sip of your tea so that we don't do that. Oh, okay. I think especially with, oh my god, I'm going to cry. This is why I couldn't do it on Friday. This is why I couldn't come and chat to you on Friday, because I was literally in bits after I filmed it. Okay, I've gathered myself ever so slightly, so we'll get on with this. But there are some really beautiful things about this book, like the friendship between the two female main characters, and one of them that is very much affected by the attack that happened in this book. Their friendship was just keeping it going. But I think the way in which the friendship between the two girls was portrayed, and I think the relationship that then grew between the person affected and her parents, it was just, that was probably the best things that were happening in this book, along with another character that I can't name because I really don't want to spoil anything that happens in this book for you. But there's also another character who's on the hockey team who I want the best for him. At the end of this book, the way it leaves off, I think it's going to be so intense. I think Us Against You is going to be so intense. I just want to see this wee group of people. I want to see this wee group of kids do well. I can't sit here and say I'm excited to get into Us Against You because of the way everything that left off in here. I'm not happy with the outcome. I'm excited to see how the characters are going to progress, because you do see a wee bit at the end how the characters are in their future, and for some of the characters I'm so happy for them. But I am scared of how we're going to get there along the way. Am I going to cry again? I'm scared, right? I'm just scared of how it's going to go. Also, we find out who gets shot. And that, I was like gobsmacked. I was gobsmacked at that. I was like, hell yeah. Be scared. Be scared for the rest of your life. But I read it and I'm glad I did read it. And I'm looking forward to seeing how everything progresses with how we've left off in this book specifically. So that's it. I feel like for the first vlog of the year, this has been very down. I'm not going to lie. But I think it is just because of the subject matter of that book. It has very serious situations that are discussed in it, and I don't think it should be taken lightly in the slightest. It's not a hee ha ha book. It's very serious, and it's something completely different for me. So on one hand, I'm glad it was the first vlog of the year because we've started on a different note than what we normally would have. But my next vlog is definitely going to be quite romance heavy because I need some light, I need some joy in my life, and you know, romance is going to bring me that, without a doubt. So, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a wee like, give it a wee thumbs up, subscribe if you want to come back and see more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!